Hello, how's it going guys? Keldor here and welcome to the Bazaar. Today we're going to be playing a ranked run and I'm going to be going through it relatively slowly, explaining my thought process when making decisions and try to help new players learn how this game works, because a lot of people in my community have never played a game like this before, and to be fair, not many games like this exist. I can only think of 3 off the top of my head, and out of all of them, this has been my favorite so far. Obviously, I'm not an expert, okay? If you've been playing this game substantially more than me, obviously you know more than me, and I am open to criticism in the comments, of course. Just please word any critiques respectively, otherwise you will just be deleted from existence and sent to the shadow realm, because for some reason whenever I play games like this, any little mistake turns into the world's largest problem for some people. I have zero tolerance for that, so we're just here to have fun, man, okay? A lot of people in our community have been watching me play this game on stream, and they have no idea what's going on, so this is going to be a little bit of a reference to help you guys figure out how the game works. So the best way to approach this game is to view it as a roguelike with PvP elements. What is the goal in the game? To beat people, kind of, okay? There are 3 different characters available in the game right now. I always recommend starting with Vanessa. She is the easiest character to learn in my opinion, and she is the one that I put the most amount of hours into. So every single day you go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and then on the 6th hour, you will go up against another player in asynchronous combat. What is asynchronous combat? You are going up against a previous board state that someone had on the same day as you, but you are not versing them in real time. And the goal is to get 4, 7, or 10 wins, depending on the amount of wins you get. That determines what your prize is going to be, what happens to your rank, etc, etc. So if you're not able to get 4 wins in a run, you will lose 1 rank point. If you are able to get 4, you will not gain or lose rank points. If you get to 7, you will get +1, and if you get to 10, you will get +2. And to progress to the next rank, I believe you only need 5 points. I could be wrong, we'll check at the end of the video. But yeah, at the start of every run, you start with a random weapon here. We are going to be going with we have some decent options here. I am a huge fan of burst builds, so I'm probably going to be going with the throwing knife. So this triggers every 3 seconds and it does 45 damage. You will notice that it only has 3 ammo, so after it is procced 3 times, you can't really do much unless you have a way of reloading it. It has a limited number of uses. This here triggers every 2 seconds, and as long as it is your only weapon, it reloads itself after it attacks. So not bad if you're going into a build that relies on having 1 weapon. I don't typically like to play the game that way. I like to go crazy with a lot of weapons. That's just my preferred play style. I also like burn builds. We do have a little bit of a burn synergy potential here, but yeah, we're going to be taking iron sharpens iron. After you select your first weapon, you are offered a passive skill, and this one is pretty good. At the start of each fight, your weapons gain +3 damage permanently, and usually you can go through 2 to 3 fights a day. Most days it's only going to be 2. You'll have a fight against the AI and then a fight against the player at the end of the day. And you start the game with 8 gold. We can either get an item for free, we can buy some crit skills, which are these passive skills at the bottom here, or we can buy some small items. I'm going to go for small items here to try to find some more weapons to start scaling immediately. And look at that, guys. We already have some other small weapons to pair with our throwing knives here. This pet rock, especially, a really good card to get early if you're trying to go into a more bursty build. It only deals 5 damage every 5 seconds, but look at its passive. If this is your only friend, your items have +5% crit. You'll notice there is an outline around this card that is the color bronze. Each card in the game has 4 different tiers, so it goes from bronze to silver to gold to diamond. And as you level up your different cards, the abilities will get better. It's completely fine to take this little guy for now. 5% may not seem like a lot, but a 5% crit chance could literally make or break your run. We're also going to be taking the hand axe here. Every 7 seconds it does 5 damage, and it gives +3 damage to all of our weapons. We'll take that. The switchblade is not amazing. It takes 8 seconds to trigger. It does have a decent passive effect though. When you use an adjacent weapon, give it +2 damage for the fight. We're gonna take it though. Even though it's not amazing, we could always sell these in the future. We bought them for 2 gold. We are able to sell them for 1. Obviously we're losing some money, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And here we are going up against our first fight. It is AI. We have a choice between 3 different fights here, and the rewards do change between each fight. There are some resources online you could use to see what you could potentially get from each fight here, but sometimes it's fairly easy to tell what kind of stuff you're gonna get just based on the picture. Like this dude, his name is Pyro. He's got a little flame lighter here. Obviously, you're gonna be getting some items that go along with burn builds. This one here, I believe, it gives shield items. I could be wrong about that. And then this one here is the one we're going to be taking, the Kyver drone. It should be a fairly easy fight, and there are some decent items we can get from this fight. We can either unlock their passive, the Eagle Talisman. I believe every single item and passive is unlockable. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. What we're really looking for, though, is the Insect Wing or the Eagle Talisman, as these are items that oh, phenomenal. Okay, we'll explain this in a second here. So this item here, when you sell this, reduces the cooldown of all items by 3%. What is your cooldown? That is going to be the amount of seconds that it takes to attack. We're not going to sell this now. We're going to wait until we have more cards on our side of the field here. And then when we sell it, it will apply to all items. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. The difference between 3% and not having that buff at all is actually huge. You could literally win a fight just because you attack your opponent half a second before they attack you. And we only have 5 gold, so I don't think we're going to be going for any silver tier items. We can either go for a small shield item and sell it for extra gold, or we can just go for some chocolate bars. What are chocolate bars? They give you more HP, and more HP never hurt anybody. They have some paid options here. We're going to be taking the bronze chocolate bars, which give you substantially less HP, but hey, we're going to be going from 250 all the way up to 300. So can I really complain? No, that could win you a fight. Okay. Bronze tier skills. Keep in mind, bronze tier skills only cost 3, so we can easily afford that right now. What options have we been given? Let's take a gander, shall we? The first time you crit each fight, freeze an item for 4 seconds. Freeze is absolutely busted, but let's see what other options we have here. The problem is we only have 5% crit on all of our items, so the likelihood of Stunning Strike actually working at this moment in the game, fairly low. Instead, I'm going to be taking the Deadly Eye, which gives all of our weapons 4% crit, and as it is a passive, it does not only apply to the 4 we have now, but anything we get in the future. Okay, and we're going to be going up against our first PvP fight here, and it is against a dually. They don't have any wins. They are also they're level 1 as well. Sometimes people are level 2 at this point and they'll have more items than you, which is essentially a guaranteed loss in the first fight. But good luck to our friend Falocomascio here. Probably butchered their name. Alas, can we win? Perhaps. This is looking like a win. They do have big damage numbers here, but you'll see that this takes 7 seconds. This takes 3, and we're coming at them for big damage here. Like there's a big 58, and then we should be able to take them out here with the switchblade and the hand axe, I believe. They did just get a crit, but fortunately for us, it was not enough. It was not enough. Able to take them out quite easily. And that's the first win on the board. 3 more wins, and we've guaranteed that we do not lose any rank points. As well, oh, one thing I forgot to mention, guys. If you are playing ranked, you also get chests. What are chests? Hold on, let's go to the main menu really quick. So chests are how you get aesthetics in this game. So we can open up my collection here and see what I've pulled from chests already. I've got a lot of weapon skins here. These are for the different items you can buy in the game. You could also get character skins. And yes, you'll notice I do have duplicates. That's because in the future, these skins will be tradable, guys, which is very important to note. So let's say I got 2 of these ones. These are a gold tier skin, so they're a little harder to pull. I could trade one of these in the future to get another skin that I need. Also I have 2 of these bad boys here. Okay, let's get back to the run though. I'm just trying to help out the new players in the comments, okay? Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Also, this game, since it is in early access, or it's in closed beta rather, it will be coming out into open beta next month, which is exciting. But as of right now, the only way to get access to this game is by purchasing one of the founders packs or by getting a code from somebody else who has purchased a founders pack. What do we want to do here? We have 7 gold. We could either go to the shop and start buying more items, because we are about to level up. Every single hour that passes, you gain 1 XP. So once we go on to the next hour, we will have 2 more board spaces to fill, and we have nothing to fill them with. So I think instead of buying XP here, let's try to fish for some more weapons perhaps. And look at that, guys. We got the double barrel shotgun, which is another ammo item, but it has multicast too. Okay, so every time that it procs, it triggers twice, and this scales phenomenally with iron sharpens iron, because if every 3 additional attack that this weapon gets, it's actually doing 6 more damage per hit, which is phenomenal. So we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting that onto our board immediately. And let's see what we have here. So every time you level up, guys, we just hit level 2. You get 5 options to choose between, and they are somewhat random, but the pool is relatively small for what you can get. So we can either give our poison items 1 poison. Now this is not a passive, so it is a one-time use. We don't have any poison items. It does nothing for us. We can get 2 XP, which will help us get to the next level faster. Also, you get more HP every time you level up as well. We can give all of our weapons 2 damage. We can get a weapon, or we don't have any vehicles, but this would reduce the cooldown by 5%, which is a pretty large margin. We're just going to get a weapon. Let's see what the game gives us. We got some bolas. Bolas are not bad. Bolas are not bad. I think I would actually rather run the bolas than the switchblade, just because they only take 4 seconds to proc. This takes 8 seconds. Obviously, the passive isn't bad, but at bronze tier, it's not doing too much for us, guys. So let's continue into the next thing here. Sells tools. We're kind of broke, so I'm going to pass on that. Get a small non-weapon item. We could get that to sell it for gold or fish for something useful. There's a few items in the game that could help our build out a little bit, but I think we're going to go for a strange mushroom. This will offer you 3 different things, and it's always going to be the same. So we can either gain a random skill, gain 2 to 4 gold, or gain 1 XP. At this point, I feel like we're going to take the XP. I don't want to fall too far behind on the levels. And now we're in our next AI fight, guys. So I don't think we can beat the Rogue Scrapper. This fight is really hard early game, as well as the Warrior. If you run into the Warrior, unless you have the craziest build in existence, never go up against the Warrior. You can sometimes beat the Rogue Scrapper depending on how lucky you get. There's also documents online that show what they have and how much HP they have. I'm too lazy to do that at the moment, so I'm just going to play the game off based on vibes. We're going to go for the Thief here. The Thief has some good items as well, which we would not mind picking up. The pickpocket passive is really good. At the start of each fight, gain 1 gold. That could help our economy substantially. And there you go. You guys saw the double barrel going crazy there. It does only have 2 ammo at the moment, so unfortunately, we're already out of ammo. So we're relying on our non-ammo items to take out the remainder of their HP. Not too bad though. Remember, every fight we're doing, guys, we're scaling our weapons plus 3 damage as well. This only applies to the weapons you're actually using. It will not apply to weapons in your inventory, so keep that in mind. When you use this item, when you use the item to the right of this, haste at 1 second. And if you ever see a word and you have no idea what it means, like what the hell is haste? What does hasting for 1 second do? You right click and it'll tell you right here. Items with haste charge twice as fast. Very convenient. Huge fan of that. We're just going to get rid of that immediately. Well, I will get rid of the switchblade as well, maybe. Or I'll hold on to it because we are about to level up soon. Maybe we'll have to use it for another fight. Who knows? Small shield item, bronze tier skills, or small items. We have 9 gold. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, guys. I'm tempted to get a small item, but I think we're just going to go for a bronze tier skill here. The first time you crit each fight, freeze 9 for 4 seconds. That is slightly more takeable now that all of our weapons have 9% crit. Taking this, Deadly Eye, we already have Deadly Eye, and it is a bronze tier skill at the moment. So taking this will level it up to a tier 2 silver skill, going from 4 to 6. So we are not getting 6 additional. We are only getting 2 more since we already have it. It goes from 4 to 6. I think we're going to take Stunning Strike though. The first time we crit, we freeze one of the enemy items for 4 seconds. Very good. Very good item to have. Small and medium items. This is tempting for one reason and one reason alone. I would love to level up the double barrel. We could also just do the mountain pass though. This also gives you a couple options here. And we're going to be taking 2 gold and 1 XP, I believe. I actually don't know what can happen with the escort. Risky anything can happen. If anyone in the comments wants to let me know what the escort, the convoy does, let me know. Increasing your income for the price of 1 gold is also phenomenal. But we're just going to take the XP because look at that. Right before the next fight, we are hitting level 3, which is phenomenal. And what options do we have here? Get 2 free loot items if you have a friend. We do have a friend. You can see the keywords on the top of each card. So this is considered a friend. Get a friend, aquatic items. We don't have any aquatic items. Your items gain 2% crit. If you have a friend, they gain an additional 2%. That's not bad. That is not bad. I think we'll just give them the additional crit percentage, as that will help substantially later game as we get more crit synergy. Also, this guy has the best skin in the game. Once skins become tradable, guys, there is a very high chance I'm going to be buying this skin. This is the rarest Vanessa skin in the game. I love it so much. She's just chilling on the sword, dude. It's pretty badass. I get like Samus vibes or something. Someone said it reminds them of Halo, and I totally see it. All right, so we got a crit already, and that froze their jellyfish, which is preventing them from poisoning us immediately, and we are able to take them out right away. I figured we were going to win this one because the fishing rod is one of the worst items to have on your board in the game. It does, however, have a passive effect that makes it useful in your inventory. If we run into a fishing rod, I'll show you guys what I mean later on. You find an abandoned chest. This will always offer you the exact same 2 options. So we're going to take this. You can either gain 2 gold and 1 XP, or you can get a small or medium item. We're just going to take the XP. I don't know if this is the correct thing to do, guys, but I love rushing levels. I feel like leveling up faster and just getting options as far as the level up rewards go just feels good to me. We do have 15 gold, but you know what? We're early enough in the day. I think we're just gonna buy more XP, to be honest. Let's spend 5 gold and get 2 XP. There we go. And let's try our luck with the scout trooper. This fight could probably be a bit hard. Do we win this though? We might not win this. I would feel a lot more comfortable if we had a silver tier double barrel, but only 24 damage per shot. Not looking good, not looking good. Just so you know, guys, like this fight, for example, it gives you 3 XP if you win. If you lose, you don't get any XP. You also don't lose any HP. So you have a prestige here, which I forgot to mention. Once this hits 0, guys, that's how you lose a run. I probably should have mentioned the lose condition a little sooner. My apologies. Regardless, though, if anyone has any questions, leave them down below. I'm not going to know everything, but I do have quite a few people in the community that play this game more than I do. They will be more than happy to help you guys out, I'm sure. And just like that, it's looking like a win. We got the bolas going crazy. They don't have any way to heal, and we got some big hits coming down there. A 32 crit. Phenomenal. There's not too much we're looking for from this fight, but hey, we'll take a snow globe temporarily. We could probably fit that on the board for a little bit, maybe. What do we want to do here? Get an ammo item. There's 2 good options here. So we can either get some loot items. This is really good, but I feel like if we're doing the burst build, we have to take no pain, no gain. So the only 2 options I'm really considering are either getting an ammo item. That's just any item in the game that uses ammo. So you could get something really good or something really bad. Or we can lose 10% of our max health, which is only 60 when we are this early in the game. And all of the weapons we have gain plus 10 damage and plus 5% crit, which I think is good if you have items on your board this early that you think are going to stick around for the entirety of the game. And I have quite a few that could potentially stick around for the entirety of the game. That includes the double barrel, the throwing knives, the pet rock, maybe the bolas. The only 2 that I know for sure will probably be replaced are the switchblade and the hand axe, just because of how long they take to attack. But we'll take it regardless. 60 HP in exchange for that much damage is not too bad. Medium items, you say? Okay. I am interested in seeing some medium items, Mattel. What do you have for us? Nothing insane. We have dock lines, the astrolabe. That's probably not how you pronounce that. My bad. The harpoon. We're going to reroll here. Some shops offer the ability to reroll in exchange for gold. So 3 gold to reroll the shop. Let's see what we get. Huh. All things considered, the katana is not an awful option, especially because we have iron sharpens iron. I don't know if it fits the build for the entirety of the game, I'll be honest, but at least temporarily it'll be fine, especially alongside the switchblade. So every time that it attacks, which is every 2 seconds, it will gain 2 damage from the switchblade, I believe, if I'm reading it correctly. We can also do a little something like this, I suppose. Let the switchblade buff the double barrel as well. It's not huge damage, but maybe it'll be enough to win some fights. Who knows? Who knows? Get a tool, get a bronze tier skill. Let's fish for some more skills before our next fight here. What do we have? Your weapons deal plus 2 damage. I might take this just because I know the upgraded versions of strength are substantially better. So plus 2 damage now could turn into plus 10 later, I believe, if we find another bronze tier strength to level it up. And here we are going into our next fight against Ornstein. Good luck, my friend. have fun. Hopefully we win.
Go ahead.
I'm always happy seeing ourselves running into another Vanessa build because I'm scared of the other two characters, honestly. It's very hit or miss depending on what we run into. They're running a quite an interesting looking board here. They don't really have much direction. Yeah, there's not a lot of synergy going on. They're kind of going for shield, kind of going for heals, kind of going for burn. You guys really want to make sure you are trying to synergize as much as possible. Otherwise, you just kind of look like a random shop. You don't even look like you're playing the video game. Chocolate bars or small non-weapon item. Huh. Maybe getting some HP back is not awful here. We have 10 gold, so that's probably fine enough for now. Let's get some chocolate bars. Let's get rid of those chocolate bars. And what do we want to do? We can either get a small burn item, sell small and medium items. Do we want to fish for some upgrades? Or do we want to just get a free weapon? Let's just get a free weapon. So when you go to the docks, we have 3 options here. If you have the item, the star chart, there's a 4th option here. I won't spoil what that is. I'll let you guys find out on your own. We're gonna take work as security, gain 2 gold and a weapon. And there we go. We leveled up the switchblade. Honestly, now that kind of makes it more likely to keep it. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe if we get enough cooldown items, we can make it attack fast enough to warrant keeping. At some point, though, I do expect our build to completely change. For now, though, we're doing the best we can. There we go. So the katana is going up by 4 damage every time it attacks. So that's not bad. Also, it doesn't rely on ammo, so it's not an awful item. All right, what did we get? We just got cryptocurrency. At the start of each hour, set this item's value between 0 and 10. Now, unless they fixed it, I think this is a lie. From what I've heard from other streamers, is that it actually rolls between 1 and 9 and not 0 and 10. They may have fixed it though. There was an update today, so I would not doubt if it was fixed. God, I was really hoping we were gonna. There's a thing you can get that's upgrade your leftmost item. I was gonna upgrade the double barrel, but unfortunately these are type specific. Feels bad. Maybe only get the more general ones once you level up to a higher level. Instead, what we're gonna take is your leftmost weapon gains 2 damage for each weapon you own. So we're gonna be giving 14 damage to the double barrel, which effectively gives it plus 28 since it does have multicast too. Very good. At the start of each hour, guys, when you have crypto, just make sure you're checking the value. If it's above 5, I'm just going to sell it. I'm not going to go too crazy with trying to get the max roll here, okay? It's at 6. There you go. Good enough for me. I don't want to wait too long to get that gold, especially if we're going to be going to a shop here. How's it going, Andy? What do you got, buddy? We got some bolas. Fantastic. We also got the grape shot, which is not bad. When you use another ammo item, this reloads 1. If we can start scaling the damage on that early, it's honestly not bad. And I think having it next to the switchblade alongside the katana makes more sense than the double barrel. Let's reroll as well since we have so much gold. And you know what? Sometimes you get stuff that doesn't fit your build. That's completely okay. It's a bit of a gamble sometimes. And here we are going into our day 4 fight. Part of me really wants to sell this insect wing, but I think it's too early. IV24 Cirque. Good luck, my friend.
We're out to dethrone a
Good
king.
luck, good luck. I have this skin as well. This is a very dope skin. It's not as rare as the one we're using now, but hey, it's pretty cool. Now they've got a burn build, so there's a chance we lose here. They do have some synergy. The trebuchet is gonna haste their items as they burn. But we're just gonna do 124 damage crit. That's coming from the double barrel, which is phenomenal. At an 18% crit chance, that's amazing. Awesome. I'm happy about that. So guys, since we just got our 4th win, that means even if we lose the rest of our battles, we are guaranteed not to go down in rank, and we are guaranteed to get 1 rank chest, which is amazing. And we will be opening the rank chests at the end of this video, guys, so stay tuned until the end if you want to see the pulls we get from our chests. We're guaranteed at least 1, okay? It could go south from here, but that's okay. So we can either get a small friend. Obviously, the only thing we're really looking for is the pet rock. Anything else we can sell, of course. Sells burn skills. We don't have any burn synergy at all. At least not yet. You can preemptively take something like this if you do plan on transitioning into burn, but we have no reason to do so at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to fish for some gold tier items. They will be relatively expensive, but we have 22 gold to our name, and we just got super lucky. You guys have no idea how lucky we just got. We just got a gold tier repeater. This item is so good when you're using. We already have an ammo build somewhat going here. Whenever you use an ammo item, use this. It does have a 6-second cooldown, but the passive effect triggers it immediately, which is phenomenal. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Obviously, it takes up 2 slots, so we're gonna have to find 2 items to get rid of. Let's think for a moment. Okay, so obviously we cannot get rid of our ammo items. We might just get rid of the hand axe, as it is bronze tier. The pet rock we can kind of almost get rid of, but I'm hoping we can level it up eventually. We're gonna keep the katana. We're gonna get rid of the switchblade, which really does feel bad, but it does take 8 seconds to attack. I don't think the +4 damage is gonna be worth it. With a build like this, your goal is to win within the first 4 seconds, guys. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Between 4 to 8 seconds, the fight will already be over. So the switchblade and the hand axe, not looking too good for us, guys. As of right now, the highest cooldown we have is the 6 and the 5. The pet rock is mostly there for the passive, but if we cannot level it up, it will be getting booted off the team for sure. Booted off the island, if you will. Cannon, the only way I would ever try to take a cannon here in this position is if we had a passive that was benefiting medium items, because there are some passives that give massive buffs to specific items based on their size. We have some small items here, we got some mediums, but we don't have any passives to boot, so we're gonna skip on the cannon. Feels bad. Anyway, let's continue. We can either fish for some large items, which I'm definitely not interested in at the moment. We can buy some gumballs, which we are too broke to afford at the moment, or we can just guess 125 HP. It's snack time. Let's get some HP. And let's upgrade our leftmost item. Okay, so a smart man would probably upgrade the repeater here, but I'm not a smart man. I'm a double barrel type of dude. So this is going from 59 damage to 89. What an insane increase. That's exciting. That is super exciting. And we're just going to take the mod squad down. Hopefully get some more cryptocurrency. We're looking for the gold crypto here, which does roll between 1 and 19, unless, like I said, they actually fix the values. Not too sure, but as you guys can see, the fight was less than 8 seconds long, and a repeater used all 6 of its ammo. Absolutely insane. Scaling damage on the repeater and or giving it more ammunition is just insane, guys. We did not get crypto, which feels bad. We got charcoal. Very cute, very cute. We're gonna sell that immediately. The only reason we're keeping weapons in our inventory is for the passives we get when we level up that offer damage buffs based on the amount of weapons you have. Keep that in mind depending on what build you're running. There are reasons to sell these items and keep your inventory relatively empty, but at the moment I think we're fine. Silver tier skills. Let's try to find some plus ammo skills, maybe. There is no reroll on this shop, so we're stuck with what we get. This is a really good one. At the start of each fight, permanently give all of your items plus 2% crit. That works just like iron sharpens iron, guys. It only buffs the stuff that's in your inventory. Or I'm sorry, not in your inventory. That is in play. It will not buff items in your inventory, but that's fine. Crit is very important. We will have more crit synergy as time goes on. As of right now, this is our only real crit synergy item. When you crit with another item, use this. That works the same way as the repeater. It's very it's very bursty, okay? You could potentially get like all 3 of these ammos out really quick. Some chocolate bars or some shield for the next fight. 600 shield is phenomenal, and that would almost guarantee that we win the next fight, but I like permanent buffs over... Oh no, connection issue. That's one thing that really triggers me about this game sometimes is the connection issues, but that's okay. We're gonna continue on here. There we go. As I was saying, I would prefer permanent buffs over temporary buffs, at least when we're this early in the run. We've lost no HP so far, so we can afford to take some losses if need be. There we go. And if we win this fight, I think we should level up, right? This person has 1 win on their run, and they lost a lot of HP. So I'm feeling confident, but it's very possible that they've got a crazy healing build going. Will it be enough, though? They have a damage build going, so I think we win this. As long as we get the repeater to go crazy. There we go. The repeater, all of its ammo gone, double barrel proc twice, throwing knives, all 3 ammo gone, and victory in our grasps. Oh my goodness. This run is going good so far. The only thing I'm worried about is we are going to get to a point where we don't have enough ammo to beat some bulkier builds, which will feel bad. Do we want to go for some weapon upgrades, or do we... The thing with going for weapon upgrades here is it's very gambly. We could either get a lot of upgrades or none. I think I would rather fish for some gold tier skills, honestly. These will cost 12, I believe. So they're relatively expensive, but they will be giving us some good buffs here. And when you crit, your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. Interesting. Interesting, but I think I'd rather take this. Iron sharpens iron upgrade, so it will go from giving all of our weapons +3 to +5 during each fight. And to afford that, we are going to actually sell the insect wing finally. Finally. So now let's take a look at this. So our double barrel will go from 3 seconds. Our katana will go from 2 seconds. Let's see what they go down to. 2.9, 1.9. Doesn't sound like a big difference, guys, but if we're going up against somebody with the exact same build as us and we are attacking them half a second sooner, we win the fight. We win the fight. Upgrade your leftmost aquatic item, leftmost heal item. No. 2 XP or an ammo item. 2 XP is probably the smarter play. Yeah, you know what? The only reason I don't want to do this is because there's a lot of ammo items in the game that do absolutely nothing for us. We're just going to gain 2 XP. Ooh, sells ammo items. We are absolutely broke, though. That is a problem. We cannot afford to go here. I almost went here, but we cannot afford to do so. 7 regeneration is not that great. I think we're just going to take the freebie here. Gain 1 XP. Thank you very much. And let's get 7 gold against the Enclave Weeper really quick. Full confidence going into this fight that we take them out relatively easy. They do have some heals, but it's not fast enough to really do much. What we're hoping for in this fight, I believe, is just the Vial of Blood, to be honest, but we're mostly here for the gold and the XP. That is all. Taking the harder fight when you are killing it right now with the build like this is just phenomenal. There we go. We got Extract, which doesn't do much for us yet, but maybe it will in the future. Okay, now I'm tempted to take the get an ammo item because nothing else is really doing it for us. And we get a bronze revolver. It feels bad. See, guys, sometimes you get unlucky and you don't get anything that does anything for you. But that's okay. We're going to hold on to this extract in case we get a poison enchantment on one of our weapons in the future. When you sell this, your leftmost poison item gains +1 poison. It doesn't do anything for us now, but we'll hold on to it until we either need the gold or need the buff. Let's just take a free weapon. Give me an upgrade, baby. Runic double bow, multicast 2. This deals double crit damage, lifesteal. An interesting weapon. What an interesting weapon. It has a 6-second cooldown though, but it's doing 24 damage. Yeah, this is just objectively better. In the same time span, it's dealing over 100. The lifesteal is not that important. Unfortunately, the lifesteal is not that important because our goal is to kill our opponents before they even have a chance to touch us. Okay. Do we just get a skill or do we go for some medium item upgrades? Part of me wants to go for some medium item upgrades. A bit risky, especially if this is the type of stuff we're gonna get. Come on, game. Okay, not amazing. However, I will take the star chart. I'm not going to use it, but I will hold on to it temporarily because there is a chance that we run into that one thing again that I mentioned before, the docks, and I can show you guys what having the star chart does if you go to the docks with it. Patchy, good luck, my friend. Let's see, what kind of build do they have? They have a very similar build to us. Oh, they also have the 2.9 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be very close. Did I say it was going to be very close? What I meant to say was we were going to freeze their cannon before it attacks us because of the first time you crit freeze an item for 4 seconds, and we're just going to decimate their HP. There we go, and we get the docks immediately. And if you have the star chart, guys, look at that. We already got our money back, and we get 2 XP. If you have the star chart, +6 gold, +2 XP. Phenomenal. Gain gold equal to your level, +8. That would actually not be bad. But I also want to enhance my offensive weapons. I think that's good too. We can give extra damage to the repeater, I believe. That would probably be the most optimal use of our time. We can spend 5 gold as well here to just make it even better. So we spend 5 gold to double the effect of the offered options. We'll take that. And then we can add 10 damage to our repeater, which effectively gives us 60 extra damage just because of how fast this will proc all of its abilities. Radiant Corsair, I definitely cannot win this fight. This is one of the hardest fights in the game. If you can beat it with your build, definitely go for it. The rewards are really good, but we're going to play it safe and go for Joyful Jack here. Also, excuse me while I mute my mic to sneeze. Hold on. All right, we're back. We're back. That was an easy fight, thankfully. I don't remember what rewards we're really looking for from this fight. Let's see what we get. When you
barely
heal
got
poison
off
1,
that
we don't have any healing yet, but I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe eventually that'll synergize. Your weapons gain 9 damage per level, so we are level 9, so we'll get plus 9 damage on everything. We can also get some loot items. We have a friend, so we'll get 4 loot items. It's very gambly, but it's not bad. I think we'd rather just go for the plus 9 damage on all of our weapons, though, as we are a burst build, of course. Medium items, please give me some upgrades. Pretty please.
I want what's right for you.
Pretty please. Hey, listen, I asked nicely. Unfortunately, sometimes you do not get lucky, but that's okay, guys. That's okay, because we're going to be getting some sick ammo skills here. I'm actually looking for plus ammo. I would take plus ammo over almost anything else. And there we go. We are offered the gunner, which gives plus 1 ammo to all of our weapons. What else do we have? Let's check these first before we make our decision. Bullet time is really good. It does cost 12. And I think just having plus 1 ammo would be substantially better for us. This will help ensure that we don't run out of steam too fast. We may, though. I get a little bit worried whenever I see this character, because there's always a chance that they're running like some insane heal build with 9,000 HP. Let's hope that we outscaled them in damage, however. It's very possible we could be cooked here. They have 2,600. Please, game, give me some crits. It's not looking good. We did freeze their bushel. It's not looking good for them, but they could start healing like crazy here any second now. We are out of ammo. We still won, though. Oh, we still won. Something crit. What was it? Was it the katana and the grape shot?
Land legs make you
Okay, so we still won.
you move in straight
We easily
lines.
could have lost that fight. We literally won that fight because of Gunner, by the way. If everything ran out of steam 1 ammo sooner, they would have had so much HP still. Holy crap, guys, that is the importance of these passive skills. Take notes. Upgrade an item. Wow, what an amazing first shop here. What do we want to upgrade? The repeater, probably. The double barrel? Let's upgrade the repeater first. So it will go to diamond tier, which is the highest. It's now doing 147 damage. That's absolutely phenomenal. And we're not looking for any large items. More HP could help, but I'd rather gamble here. Let's get a free item and see what it is. It's a damn grappling hook. Okay, maybe the extra HP was worth it. My bad, chat. Ay, ay, ay. Can we just accept that we're never going to use that? Let's make the inventory a little less crowded. No reason to do so, but we're doing it anyway. Robo Bouncer. Fairly certain we win this fight. Again, guys, there are resources online where you could look up what you're going to be going up against to make more educated decisions when deciding whether or not to take the fight. But hey, I'm playing based on feels, okay? I've played the game enough to have a general understanding of what I can and can't do. Your weapons gain plus 10 damage, or your leftmost weapon gains 24. Objectively, this is just better, unfortunately. It feels bad because I would love to give all of our weapons extra damage, but giving the repeater 24 damage is just way too good to pass up on. Tyrant's agents have found you. That's another fight. This one here, the bounty hunters, that's another fight. So you know what? That triggers our iron sharpens iron, as well as our inexorable. Is that how you pronounce that? Inexorable. I'm probably pronouncing that word incorrectly. My bad. Bounty hunter. I don't know if we win this fight. We probably do. It's been a long time since I've gone up against this fight, but I'm going to assume that we win because our build right now feels absolutely insane. Also, this is a really good item here, the wanted poster. Its ability works while in your inventory and it scales your XP insanely fast.
See that plank?
Okay, we got the broken shackles. Doesn't do anything for our build, but hey, we got the XP we needed. We're going to be hitting level 11 before the next fight, which is phenomenal. Poison skills, I'd rather just gamble with medium items, I think, again.
I'm pretty laid back.
And oh my god, I'm so glad we decided to do this. Guys, if you are running a crit build of any kind, the swashbuckle is your best friend. Adjacent items gain plus 25 crit, and adjacent items gain bonus damage equal to their crit chance.
Oh,
Wow, what an amazing pull.
like the
Hold on, we have to make room for it. It really feels bad, but we're gonna have to probably get rid of the pet rock, right? Either that or the grape shot, which feels really bad. Do we keep the pet rock just for the 5% crit chance? Maybe. And what are we gonna put this between? We're gonna put this here so that it's buffing the repeater as well as the double barrel. For context, guys, let me let's just get rid of the star chart. So look at the damage, 134, 181, and then we put the swashbuckle down, 191, 229. That does so much extra damage. And if we can upgrade this as well as the double barrel, it's going to get even more insane. Holy crap. Okay. All right, we got nothing else from the reroll, unfortunately, but do I have the right to complain? No. Upgrade your leftmost item. Honestly, let's upgrade the swashbuckle to diamond. I think it does plus 50% crit, right? Yes. Oh, it's so good. That's just 50 free damage on the repeater, which what's 50 times 7? Mathematicians go crazy. And then add the 73% crit chance. Holy crap. Balmung, my friend, good luck. Good luck. Unless you have some kind of crazy shield build going right now, I'm feeling quite confident in the victory here. As I say it, they do have the crazy shield build. Will it be enough though? Where did my opponent's HP go, guys? The answer is no. The crits are too strong. Critical hits do double damage, by the way. So instead of doing 223 per shot with the multicast, it's doing 446 damage, and that's times 2 per hit. Oh my god, that's insane. That is insane. Gold tier items? Nah. I think we're happy with what we have here. Bazaar Con, I don't remember what this does. Let's do it. Let's see. So we can either get a diamond tier item, 2 XP, or 3 small items. I mean, if we take 3 small items, we can fish for some upgrades pretty easily, right? The hammer is phenomenal. Okay, so we'll take the hammer for sure. Everything else we're going to get rid of. So I'll explain what the hammer does momentarily. So the hammer actually gives us a reason to sell everything. And I will show you guys why in a second here. So we're just getting rid of everything. And why is that? Because now, when you level up, if you... Oh, wait, hold on. I messed up. This doesn't work unless you have 3 tools. I forgot to save tools. I'm sure we had some tools in our inventory. I only have 1 tool now, so its effect actually does not work. I just made a huge mistake, guys. You don't need to let me know down in the comments, okay? Doesn't matter. Actually, this was all planned. I saw Orion there the whole time get trolled. We're just going to buy 2 tools so that the hammer works. Okay. Crisis avoided. When you level up, if you have at least 3 tools, upgrade the item to the left of this. To the left of this. So we're going to have to put it into our... Okay, so they actually changed the way this works. Yesterday, upgraded a random item, but there was a patch. So they made it so that it upgrades the item to the left of the hammer. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. As soon as we're about to level up, we'll put the item we want to upgrade to the left of the hammer, okay? We could have re-rolled there to see what we could have found, but we're going to get 4 XP from winning this fight. It's 3 from winning it and then 1 for the hour passing. So we're not going to level up here. We will level up on the next hour, though, so let's keep that in mind. They got a golden pet rock. Sir, you are flexing so hard on us right now. We still have a lowly bronze tier pet rock. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I am pissed off, man. Okay, so we are about to level up when the next hour passes. So we are going to put the double barrel to the left of the hammer. And once we get to the next day, hypothetically, if I'm correct, it should level up. Let's fish for some upgrades as well. Nada. Ooh, a gold grenade, though, is not bad. This thing is so good. I'm gonna replace the pet rock. It feels bad, it really does, but I think taking the grenade is worth it. The bayonet's not bad either, but I think that's worth it. Okay, now that we leveled up, the double barrel is now gold tier. The hammer is amazing, guys, and now that you can actually select which item levels up, that's just so good. Your leftmost weapon gets +1 ammo. Yeah, let's give the repeater +1 ammo. That sounds the best. Let me just double check all the other things. Okay. Getting the repeater, one more ammo. 8 times 263. Add the 72% crit. That's a lot of damage. We'll fish for some more weapon level ups as well here. I don't expect to actually get anything because our luck is not the greatest sometimes. But can I really complain when we're going into our 9th fight and we already have 8 wins? I don't think I have the legal right to complain. Seeking Star at the same time on day 9 only had 3 wins. So I'm hoping it's an easy win. Sometimes you will run into people that kind of pop off late game. That happens, and it's okay. It's okay to lose, guys. Remember, since it is an asynchronous game, you are not embarrassing yourself in real time. That's something you have to remind yourself. We did just get insta-frozen. They have the petrifying gaze. We actually just lost a petrifying gaze. Wow. So I guess they did pop off late game. Congratulations. They had one of the best passives in the game. It freezes all of our items once we get them to half HP. Actually insane. We need some more passives. Let's keep our eyes open for passives. Let's also continue to level up, by the way, now that we actually have the hammer. So get a haste item, temporary boost, small and medium items. So we can either fish for some upgrades or increase the odds of winning the next fight. We only need 2 more wins to get a 10-win victory, by the way. So we are going to take the strong brew, giving 25 damage to all of our weapons for the next fight, or for the rest of the day. Are we going to level up here? We are. Okay. Unfortunately, what do we do here? Upgrades the weapon to the left of this? Oh no, this is awkward. This is really awkward. How do we do this? We want to upgrade the throwing knives, I think. Either that or the double barrel. Let's upgrade the double barrel. How are we going to do this? We're going to have to take the grenade out temporarily. Feels bad because I do like the grenade. We're going to put the hammer right here so that once we level up after the fight, it will upgrade the double barrel to diamond tier. We should win this fight fairly easily, I think, unless we get frozen to death. That would be unfortunate. Watch us just lose this fight. No, we're good. The repeater is unfrozen, so yeah, we're good. We're good. And we should get that diamond double barrel. It's gonna go from 309 damage to...
Is that even a battle? Maybe a
Wait, do we not level up yet? Oh, there we go. 399. And just like that, guys, just like that, we're going to be increasing our crit rate by 5% and giving all of our weapons 10 damage in the exchange for 400 HP, which isn't bad. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Give me the crit rate, baby. Just kidding. Give me the disconnection. Okay. That's fine. Remember, guys, it is a closed beta. They are working out all the connection issues. It's going to get better as time goes on. Trust me. And here we go. Let's take the no pain, no gain. Give all of our bad boys the stuff we need. How are we looking as far as crit rate goes, guys? 81, 90. All right, we're going to be doing a little bit of gambling. We do have the money to afford it. We're going to be doing gumballs, okay? We're going to be doing some gumballs. So there are 4 different types of gumballs you can get. Each time you go to a gumball machine, you can buy up to 10 gumballs. They only cost 1 each. We are looking for the blue gumballs or the red gumballs. We do not want yellow. We do not want green. Let's see what the game gives us. So far, we've taken 7 gumballs into our inventory. And we only got 2 that we want. We got 1 blue, 1 red, and unfortunately, the game hates us, man. Let's just see how many duds we got. Out of 10 gumballs, 4 of them are what we wanted. The rest, kind of garbage, but you know what? I can't complain. Sometimes you gamble and you win. Sometimes you gamble and that happens, and that's fine. That's fine. What do we want here? 2 XP. We'll take the 2 XP this time. Last time we did the small items. This time we'll just go straight for the XP. Getting a diamond item is a bit risky because sometimes it could literally win you the game. Sometimes you just get garbage, you know?
I'm a bit of a legend.
Amaze J. Hopefully we destroy this dude. As you progress further into the days, the fights do get much harder. So obviously there's a high likelihood that we just finish with the silver victory, but maybe not. We just destroyed this guy. What the heck? I'm so sorry, Amaze J.
Bravery without strength is a
Sorry for
sword
your shield build, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. So we now have 9 wins. We need 1 more. We're about to level up as well, by the way. Let's just level this up really quick. We'll take another temporary boost. The 25 damage, kind of huge. And there we go. We leveled up.
This will inspire the
And what do
crew.
we take here? Do none of these do anything for us? We'll just take an aquatic item and then sell it, I guess. And there we go. Our throwing knives are now gold. Not bad, not bad. More gumballs. All right, let's see. Is luck going to be on our side this time? We need more crit rate. That is our goal. Those are the blue balls. Do not make any innuendos in the comments. Thank you very much. We are looking for blue and red. There we go. We bought 7 so far. There we go. Now we're high rolling. We only got 2 that we don't need. Let's continue. 3 more. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. There we go. We high rolled that time, guys. Obviously, I would have preferred more blues, but the reds are fine too. Void Colossus. Do we win this fight? I feel like we have to, right? If I remember correctly, the Void Colossus does destroy one random item at the start of the battle. So if it destroys our double barrel or our repeater, we're kind of cooked, but 50% chance? Let's see. Or maybe I'm thinking of another fight. Maybe another fight destroys your item. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of a different fight. This guy takes 10 seconds to destroy an item. There is a fight that destroys an item instantly, I believe. When you burn, your shield items gain 3 shield that fight. Wow. We don't have any burn items, but thanks, buddy. We will take some skills, as those always help. There is one skill we are really looking for, and I'm willing to re-roll here to look for it. We are looking for something called, I believe it's called liquid coolant. We did not get it. Feels bad. However, your rightmost weapon gains 24 damage. That's amazing. We will take that. And we also leveled up as well. Give your leftmost item 30 damage. Yes, sign me up. There we go. And before we progress, let me just look through all of our skills quick. Is that rightmost item thing? Is that our only position-based passive? It is. So we're going to get the repeater all the way to the left. There we go. Sometimes you can have multiple passives that take different positions into account. Thankfully, we just have one, so the positioning is not too crazy. We just have to make sure the swashbuckle hits our 2 most important things here. Alright, let's see what else we got, squad. Your rightmost weapon gains an additional 26. That's amazing. When you use your rightmost weapon, slow an item for 1 second. That could just be objectively better, though. Because this has 8 uses. So we can slow 8 items for 1 second as long as we continue using ammo. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. And we're going into potentially our last fight here. We could lose. We could lose, but we still have 11 prestige left, so we can actually lose quite a few more matches before we're knocked out. I think 2 at this point.
My fight isn't with
All right, perennial. Can we get the 10-win victory for our introduction to the Bazaar for my channel? Oh, I think we win. Unless they have some crazy passives. No, we win. Okay, they had no way of freezing us. They had a bit of a poison build going, thankfully. We got super lucky this run. Usually 10-win runs are not this easy, guys. We got super lucky. Regardless, though, I hope this video helped introduce you guys who have not played games like this before to the Bazaar. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the Discord talking about this game. Like I promised, we will be opening the 3 chests on camera. If you're wondering what these ghost chests are here, in the future, there will be a battle pass, and you get double the chests for your ranked wins if you have the battle pass. That is not in the game yet. And there we go. We gained 2 rank points. I was correct. You need 5 to level up. We're almost bronze 1, which means we're getting closer to silver. For context, we started in bronze 5, so it has been quite a grind. It has been quite a grind. Let's go to our collection here. Let's go to the chest menu, and let's open up our 3 chests. I know you guys like Gamba, okay? Let's get some goodies here. All right, we got a Bola skin. I feel like I already had that one. Let's go on to the next chest. We're really looking for some skins for Vanessa. That's my goal. Also, you do get gems from these chest pulls as well. It costs 100 gems to queue ranked. You also get 1 free play per day. But if you continue to play well in ranked, especially when the battle pass comes out, you can kind of just go infinite. Hey, didn't we see this guy earlier? The charcoal, that's hilarious. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all for coming out, and I hope that this video helps all of you that are new to this game learn what's going on. I highly recommend sticking to Vanessa until you learn the game. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to be touching the other characters until I probably get the gold or diamond in this game. Regardless, though, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Keldor. This has been the Bazaar. Subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know down below if you want to see more Bazaar videos. Okay, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.